Hey, what's going on? All right. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Today, so yesterday, um, I talked a little about, well, first of all, can you guys, does this look okay? Can you guys see me? Is it kind of jumpy? I have a new setup going on, so just want to see if it looks good. I don't want to be distracting to you. Um, all right. So yesterday, I talked a little bit about what we were working on with my one-on-one clients. Something called the Dream Client Catcher, which is how to get your perfect prospects' attention, how to reach out to them, how to get their attention, and get them to schedule a demo with you. And today, I wanted to talk a little bit about second part of mindset. Mindset is a huge part of getting your ideal users in your platform. If you're just starting out, then you can use this strategy to go after and test your SaaS product and see if it's a good fit for specific users. If you already have customers and users, this is a great way to get more of the ones that you love getting. Okay, so I have a mind map that I put all this stuff together in. It's $7. It's got all the templates and everything in there, so you can just go through this on your own pace and just like go through it. If you want that, you can just go to corralclientcatcher.com. Um, the what I want to talk to you about today is what is the big differentiator be behind really successful SaaS founders who are not good at sales, who are selling their SaaS product really, really well. And there's a lot of founders out there who are not good salesmen, who have a good product, who are killing it. And there's like this is like one of the magic secrets behind any sales process, is the magic of getting to love the word no. Um, so let me kind of explain. Let me tell you a story real quick. So in most sales processes, um, you get you find a prospect, and then you reach out to them and you say, "Hey, can we sell you this?" And then if they say no, then you just move on. Or if you don't hear from them, then you just move on to the next lead. That's a lot of what happens with cold emails. You'll have 10,000 people that you'll reach out to, and you'll send a message, and you just get all the people that are ready to say yes. Now, when you're doing any type of sales, and here's the thing, in SaaS, you may not want to be in sales if you're a bootstrap founder, but you are in sales. Like that's just the way that it is. And but most of us come from a background where our focus is product, right? And we're not expert salespeople, and we can't even. I mean, you could hire a salesperson to work just on commission, but for the first little while, you don't really have the bandwidth to do that. And even if you have a SaaS that's already like doing 100K per month, 100K or MRR, you still could be doing a lot better with sales. I guarantee you. So let me give you an example of what happens. Is you'll find a prospect, you'll reach out to that prospect, and you'll say, "Hey, is this something that you want? Can I help you do this specific thing? Or here's a product." And if you don't hear anything back, usually we just move on to the next prospect. And that is like planting a seed in your garden, watering it once, and then coming back every day for the next few weeks and seeing if the plant or the tree starts to grow. You may have a good seed there, and if you only water it once, doesn't matter how good that seed is, it's not going to grow. And so good salespeople, you talk to any successful salesperson, they are in love with the word no. There's something about no that, and this is just human nature, we're wired to not like that word. When you grew up and your parents would say no, when we heard no from, asking uh, somebody out on a date, just no hurts us because it means we're being rejected. And who likes being rejected? Nobody likes being rejected. One of our human basic core desires is to be part of a community, want to be accepted. And so hearing no goes against like how we're wired as humans. And so in sales, because of that fear, we're so afraid of hearing no that even if it's a good prospect, we just want the person to say yes the first time we contact them. And that's like, and I don't know how many trees you could grow by watering once. They might have like, if you have the perfectly fertile land and you're in a rainforest and you plant a seed and you water it once, there's a chance it might grow. But for most seeds, they're not going to grow unless you water them on a regular basis. And so what happens is we'd rather not get an answer than hear no in any sales. We would rather just not know if they're a good prospect or not. And if we don't get a yes right off the bat, then we move on to something or someone else. And that is one of the biggest mistakes you could possibly be making. And not just like what we talk about in the dream client catcher is getting your ideal prospects, but in any type of sales. So here's the thing. Your ideal customers, the ones that you can help the most, are busy and and they value their time. And here's what's really fascinating is they value follow-up. Like they need follow-up. For instance, I have an accountant and he'll reach out to me. I mean, I have a guy that comes and sprays bugs. I got an accountant that comes by, or that does my accounting, obviously, and it's almost impossible for him to get a hold of me. I'm paying him money. So, um, so uh, that's crazy. Even somebody that's paying me money, it's so hard to get a hold of them. Think about clients that you worked with where they paid you and then it's almost impossible to get a hold of them, right? We founders are so busy, and I appreciate follow-up so much, and so does your ideal client. So here's the secret. You and I, from now on, I'm talking to you directly. If we were sitting in front of a fire right now and we were having some coffee and a chat, I'd say, you and I are both so emotionally strong and resilient that we don't take offense if we hear no. In fact, we are so okay with no that our goal is to get a no. Now, I'm flipping that on its head. Your goal obviously is not to get a no, so you don't want to be a complete jerk and you don't want to get a bunch of no's. But my challenge to you, and this is the second part of the dream client catcher, what I tell my one-on-one clients, keep following up until you get a yes or a no. A no answer is not an answer, and it's definitely not a no. So here's what'll happen is you will keep following up with people, and the way that you follow up is really important too. Don't say things like, hey, are you still interested in my product? You still interested in my product? You want more of my product? You solve a problem. You follow up and you say, hey, Joe, are you still looking, or do you still need help XYZ? And focus on the specific pain. And if you had a demo with them, you should know what their pain points are. So it's not going to be a big surprise. If you don't, focus on the benefit that you provide, which is whatever it might be. Don't focus on the tool. Nobody cares about your tool. Say, are you still looking to keep track of more of your leads, or close more deals, or launch apps with fewer security risks, or Are you still looking for a way to save more time managing your HOA, whatever it might be? And keep following up until you hear a no or a yes. The same thing applies to somebody who has a demo with you who never responds. That is like a warm seed, man. Like that. That's somebody who showed interest in your product. They obviously have. They took their time out to meet with you. So continue following up. And what I do, I'm what I call an introverted seller. So I'm not pushy. I don't have fake time deadlines or limits. I don't usually do fast start bonuses like that. That stuff kind of doesn't feel unique to me. So instead, what I'll do is I just make it easy for them to say no. I make it easy for people to say no. And I say, hey, if this is not something that you're interested in, if you don't need help doing this anymore, that's okay. Just let me know. I won't follow up with you. It's all right. No hard feelings. And giving them a way out, giving them a way to say no, means that you're making it safe for them to get out, and you are making yourself you transform from being a pushy salesperson to someone who is really like a consultant and an advisor. Someone who is not a salesperson, who just really wants to help, and who doesn't want to bother. So that's my secret for you today. If you want to get the rest of this, it hasn't launched yet. Go to crowdclientcatcher.com, and I'll put you on the wait list. I'm not finished with it totally yet, and I'll send it off to you. It's $7. That's just to pay for like the hosting. Barely pays for the hosting on that. And you'll get all the templates and scripts, things that we use to get your ideal clients. My hope is that you can take this and start utilizing it today. Like today, it's not like a 6-week course. Like this is stuff you can go through today, start getting like really high value clients. Cool. I don't know if this is still recording or not. I'm trying a new setup, so I haven't gotten any comments from anybody. But if comments, please put them in, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, take a break, do something fun today for yourself, and get some no's today. If you haven't followed up, people you haven't followed up with for a while, reach out and say, hey, it's been a while. Do you still need help solving this problem? If not, that's totally cool. Let me know. All right. Love you guys. See ya.